Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Monkey Wrench. I'm Kelly, the monkey with the wrench. Today's a blue shirt day and we're inside, so you know we're doing a review. Today's product is going to be on the OLIGHT brand Valkyrie PL-PRO. Now this is one of their best lights in my opinion. You can see right here on the box it's 1500 lumen max. The throw on this light is up to 280 meters. That's about 850 feet, so that's a pretty good throw. We're going to take it outside and we're going to test that here in the video.
Please subscribe.
The box is nothing fancy, although it's pretty small, smaller than my hand, not very big. It says what it is all the way around. I wrote little notes on the back so I could read them. We're good to go. Inside the box you get an instruction manual, but you know, we don't read those, but you need to if you don't watch this video in full. It also comes with a little star key for any kind of adjustments that you need. It comes with the magnetic fast charger. This is an MCC 1 amp charger, and it really does a good job. It takes about 90 minutes to charge this thing up. And it also comes with the light itself, which is a pretty profile light, if I'm honest with you. It's a little bit wide, but it's not very deep, so it fits really well. It comes out of the box in locked mode, which is momentary, which means the only thing that I can do when I press the switch is turn the light on, and it will turn off the minute I let it off. That's either side, and I'll show you why it does in a minute. This is a paddle style on-off switch, which I prefer. Usually you have a twist toggle at the back that you have to push up or down with your thumb or your finger. In this case, it's just a paddle. You just touch it and it makes it work. It's ambidextrous, so it works on both sides. That's your magnetic charging system there, and this has a pretty strong magnet on it. If I'm honest, you can actually hold the light via the magnet. It's much stronger than other brands, and I really like that. The other thing you can do is, if you don't want to use this on a pistol, you can use this on a long gun. I actually have one of these on my AR-15 with an external switch that comes off of the same place as your magnetic charging point. This is very good construction. It looks and feels good in my hand as opposed to some of the other lights that I have. There's just something about it. It feels good, it feels smooth, it feels better. It's also lighter than some of the other lights that I own. It is waterproof. The website says it's waterproof, but I cannot find the amount of waterproof. So I would say it's probably splash proof. I would say if you accidentally drop it into a puddle of water, pull it back out, you're probably okay. But we'll have to do some more testing to find out how waterproof it is. It does come with a lifetime warranty. It is a 1500 lumen max. It actually has a couple of settings. And like I said, it comes from the factory in lockout mode. So what you do is, it doesn't matter which side, but you push and hold one side for about 2 or 3 seconds. Then you push and hold the other side, and you see it gets brighter. And now you're back to normal use. You press one time, the light comes on, press it, it goes off. If you press both sides, you get strobe mode. You can turn it back off. Now if you want to do low or high setting, you turn it on, and then you quick press it, and it gets hotter or it gets lower. So you can extend your range. Again, this thing is good for 45 minutes to 60 minutes, and it will remember what you last had it set on when you turn it off and on. Now the reason for lockout mode for momentary, and if you do momentary, you could turn it back off. Just press it and hold it for as long as you want, let it go. That's momentary. The reason for lockout, and it comes in the box locked out, is because say you throw this in your range bag and something leans against it, it's going to not only leave this on and kill the battery, but it also, if it's a bag, this thing gets pretty darn hot at 1500 lumens. You don't want to set anything on fire. You don't want any kind of issues with it. Not to mention, say you throw that in a piece of luggage when you're going on a plane, which is perfectly fine, but you don't want to cause any issues during traveling. So momentary lockout's a pretty good feature. I would say that you're going to use it if you're going to keep this thing in a bag or anything like that, being careful with it. Obviously this is rechargeable, so it is a lithium battery. There is no way to take it apart that I can see without actually really removing maybe the casing. I mean, they put it together somehow, maybe this pin right here, but I wouldn't be worrying about taking it apart. Because it's a lithium battery, I would say you're going to get thousands of charges out of it. And I like to keep mine, let me just show you that it's not loaded. There's my mag. We're locked out, we're empty. I like to keep mine right on my firearm, the one that's at my desk. Oops. Now this has a lock system like this that just clips into place. It comes with a Glock style mount, and inside the box it comes with a little mount that goes right here that will fit other rails on your firearm. And basically you just put this thing in place and you lock the lock and it's on. It's not going anywhere. And the beautiful thing about that is sometimes you're going to want to use it on and sometimes you're going to want to use it off of your firearm. And in order to take it off the firearm, you're just going to do that, and it's a quick release. And now if I don't want to point a light at somebody, say my buddy's hurt and they need a light, so I want to use this as a light, I can put light where I want on a good guy, and now I can put light where I want on a bad guy. Its quick release is really important to me, and I often will grab this light because it's rechargeable and it's much smaller than my everyday flashlight. And it's an on-off situation where this thing takes 5 different settings to turn it on and off. So if I want to turn my light off very quickly because there might be someone around and I don't want them to see me, I prefer having a light that I can simply turn on and off without having to go through 5 different modes. And I will grab this thing and use it as just a flashlight, and I never worry about it because it's rechargeable. I plan on getting another one of these lights for another AR-15. I want to check it out on a shotgun that I have and see how it holds up against all the shaking and craziness. So if you're interested in a light that's versatile, that will fit on your weapon very easily, just comes with a little, you have to have a little practice on it, that's all. It's on, it's off. This will fit almost any style handguns. And if you're interested in a holster, this takes the same holster as the PL-2, and they're very easy to get a hold of these days. This light's been out for a little while. Now, in all honesty, OLIGHT did send me this light to do a review. However, I'm not being compensated for this. I don't have any vested interest in this. There's going to be links in the description in case you're looking for a light like this, but I don't make any money off of those, so keep that in mind. I do like this light. I do actually keep this particular light on this particular PSA dagger. It's beautiful. Let me show you what it looks like outside. Alright, now I'm out in my backyard, and I'm going to look into my neighbor's yard, because as you can see, I'm on the side of his house. His backyard is about 150 feet to the back corner and pitch black. And now it's lit up brighter than a freaking fire. This is why I love this. And to go to the next setting, that's the lower setting. You can see the garbage can back there in the back. That's the higher setting. And this lights the entire neighborhood up. Now, you can see my neighbor's house is across the street. This thing has a hell of a throw on it. There's the side of my house. And there's my gate. Now I'm at the furthest corner of my property and you can't even see my office. And now you can see everything. I could probably reach the next house behind me. I'm trying not to freak out my neighbors. There's strobe. And there's the power right there. So this thing is absolutely freaking amazing. And as you can see, it has quite the throw. I can look straight across the street and see what's going on without any kind of issues. It holds up pretty long on high. I've set it on for 45 minutes or so. It does have other features that you might be interested in. When you first turn the light on high, it'll stay high. It'll stay on high for 1.5 to 2 minutes. Then it will eventually drop itself down to the lower mode, I think is 600 lumens, and it'll stay there for 45 minutes or so. And then as the battery starts to go dead, it'll drop itself down to 300 lumens. So you're going to get your brightest point when you turn it on right at first. And you can always easily turn it right on and off. Now I do love the paddle style because I do not have to move my grip on my firearm. But I can turn this light on even with my small hands. And yes, I have short stubby fingers. But I can turn this light on and off. And I never have to change the grip on the firearm. And that's why I truly love these paddle style switches. So whether you're looking for a light that's made out of metal, there's no plastic, there's no crap on here. This is a very well constructed light. If you're looking for a more expensive light that might do you better than some of the cheaper ones out there, if you're looking for something that is not only rechargeable, I was seeing if it would hold up the actual gun, but the gun is too heavy. Up, 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 up. Yeah, it even holds up the gun. Look at that. If you're looking for something you can mount on a AR rifle or any other kind of rifle, and that you can put an extension switch on so that you can use your other hand on the rifle to turn it on and off, this is the way to go. This is a kick-ass light. I will be taking it to the range. We will be shooting with it on both handguns and my AR-15 just to test its stability, to make sure nothing comes loose. I mean, there's no wiggle, there's no wobble, there's no anything. This is great. And I would actually not feel bad about dropping this or holding it by the light or doing anything like that. This thing is good, strong, well built. The fit and finish is beautiful. And I would say if you're looking for more of the high dollar lights, this would be the way to go. There'll be a link in the description for you to reach out to OLIGHT if you're interested in buying this light. Again, I don't make any money whatsoever. And in the future, when we make that shooting video, I will also be doing some waterproof type testing, and I'll let you know, because it's going to be a little while down the road, how this thing held up. I sit here at my desk and I constantly hit the buttons because I want to know if they're going to wear out. So if I hit this thing 50 or 100 times a day for months at a time, I'm going to use this paddle switch well more than you're ever going to use it, because most of the time this is going to sit next to your bed. Hopefully you never have to use it. It's going to sit in the safe. Remember, I'm going to use it way more than you are, and I'm going to let you know if anything failed, if the switch is broke, if it stopped charging, anything like that. So thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. If you have any questions about this or any other light, I'm doing a whole series on this. I think this is the third light I've done in this series. Let me know in the comments. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It's somewhere between my chin and my balls, and I'll see you soon.